The Siege of Gaza, fought in 332 BCE, was a crucial event in Alexander the Great's campaign to conquer the Persian Empire. The fortified city of Gaza, located along the eastern Mediterranean coast in modern-day Gaza Strip, was a key stronghold in the region. Its strategic location made it an important target for Alexander as he advanced toward Egypt, aiming to secure the entire eastern Mediterranean coastline. Background: Gaza was under the control of the Persian Empire, and its ruler, the local governor Battus, was determined to resist Alexander's advance. The city's location along the trade routes between Egypt and the rest of the ancient world made it a valuable military and economic asset. Alexander's ultimate goal was to ensure his control over Egypt and the surrounding regions, and capturing Gaza was essential to secure the southeastern approach to Egypt. Upon reaching Gaza, Alexander sent an ultimatum demanding the city's surrender. However, the defenders, under the command of Battus, refused to yield. Battus had gathered a sizable garrison and was prepared to fight to the death, hoping to delay or prevent Alexander's march into Egypt. The siege. The city of Gaza was heavily fortified, with thick walls, high towers, and strong defenses that made a direct assault difficult. Alexander's army, which had already conquered much of Asia Minor and the Levant, faced a tough challenge in capturing the city. However, Alexander's military ingenuity and determination were evident in how he approached the siege. Realizing that a straightforward assault would be costly, Alexander employed a siege strategy involving the construction of siege ramps. The Macedonian engineers constructed large earthen ramps to breach the city's walls, allowing them to bring forward battering rams and other siege equipment. The defenders of Gaza, aware of Alexander's tactics, made several attempts to counterattack the siege works using fire and attempts to disrupt the ramps, but Alexander's forces were well prepared. The siege dragged on for several months, as the city's defenses proved resilient. Despite the difficulties, Alexander's forces pressed on relentlessly, wearing down the defenders over time. The final assault. After weeks of siege work, Alexander's engineers succeeded in completing the siege ramps, and the Macedonian army launched a final assault on Gaza's walls. The defenders fought bravely, but the Macedonian forces were too numerous and well-organized to repel. As the walls were breached, the Macedonian soldiers poured into the city, overcoming the defenders and eventually taking control of Gaza. The city fell in 332 BCE, and its ruler, Battus, was captured. In a brutal display of Alexander's ruthlessness, Battus was executed, and many of the defenders were killed. The city's population suffered heavy losses, with survivors taken as slaves or incorporated into Alexander's forces. Aftermath and significance. The siege of Gaza marked a decisive point in Alexander's campaign, ensuring that he had secured the route to Egypt. With Gaza in his hands, Alexander could now move forward without fear of Persian forces threatening his southern flank. The capture of Gaza also demonstrated Alexander's military prowess in siege warfare. The construction of the siege ramps and the persistence of the Macedonian army in overcoming the city's defenses showcased Alexander's ability to adapt to different challenges on the battlefield. It further solidified his reputation as an unstoppable military leader. For the Persian Empire, the loss of Gaza was a blow to their control over the Levant and a sign that Alexander's forces could conquer even the most fortified cities. With Gaza taken, Alexander advanced into Egypt, where he would be hailed as a liberator and go on to found the city of Alexandria, cementing his legacy in the ancient world. Conclusion. The Siege of Gaza was a pivotal event in Alexander the Great's conquest of the Persian Empire. The fall of the city not only secured Alexander's path to Egypt, but also highlighted his mastery of siege warfare and his relentless determination to achieve victory. Despite the city's strong defenses and the resistance of its defenders, Alexander's strategic brilliance and perseverance led to a decisive victory, which further propelled his unstoppable campaign through the Persian Empire.